All right, ladies and gentlemen, today's episode of Grounded, we're going to be focusing on base defenses because we recently finally got raided. Now, I'm surprised it took so long to get raided, but it finally did happen, and they didn't really do much. It was a bunch of orb weavers. However, they did break one thing, which, I mean, I guess it's not that big of a deal. It's just one single thing. But we will get to the point where it's not going to be just one horde of any one type of insect. It's going to be quite a few different. Hey, take this out of the trash, dude. Anyway, as I was saying, there's going to be more and more insects and more quantity, different quantity of them, or different types and different quantities of insects. So while the 4 orb weavers weren't really that big of a deal, we are going to reach a point where they do become kind of an issue. So essentially, first plan is to make a outside perimeter wall, which I don't plan on expanding this base, like... Bro. Thank you, game, for lagging. Thank you. I really fucking appreciate that, and I lost my goddamn spear. What the fuck? Alright, well, I've quite literally lost my fucking spear. So I've got to make a whole brand new one, which is not the fucking start to the video that I wanted, but I guess whatever. I don't even know if I have stuff to actually upgrade it to the point where it was. I mean, I can use all these larva spikes, I guess. That's fucking annoying. Alright, new fucking spear. Let's go. Anyway, as I was saying, take all these real quick. An outside wall is not necessarily there to... It is there to protect other things. However, it serves as a distraction while I, am able to actually kill them. So what it does is it just stops them in their tracks, right? So instead of focusing on... Maybe a half wall there. Instead of focusing on my main base, what they do is they focus on these outside exterior walls. So instead of breaking my main base, they're going to break these walls, which is super helpful. Except for when it comes to flying mobs, because the flying ones are pretty much going to ignore that. That's where the real problem stems from anyway. Let's see, is there a mushroom door? I don't think there is. I think it's gonna have to be either a palisade gate. Yeah, palisade gate or a sturdy door. No, there's a mushroom door. Okay, cool. There's a mushroom door. Kind of looks like a hobbit's house, though. Like, what the fuck is this? And it's shorter than the rest of them, too. Not entirely sure if I like that or not, but I guess it'll work for the moment. Anyway, we're gonna need a shit ton of mushroom bricks. But I can start adding defenses to the outside of this as well. So spike strips on the outside. They do ended up coming through. They're gonna hit the original spike strips, and then I do have room for some other traps in here. So that way, if any creature actually does come over here, and I'm honestly thinking that these walls are too fucking short. I feel like I need a half wall or something. Like a half walls on top of here, because I feel like they're too short. I guess that would be fine. It's okay if it's a little bit higher than the other side. And we could probably throw a half wall up right here. keep the mushroom door okay. Pretty sure we have some more mushroom slurry in the grinder. I do. Anyway, it's going to be a whole long process. It's going to be interesting. But with the power of editing, I can snap and this will all be done. Alright, so while we wait on some of this stuff to go ahead and make, I'm going to go ahead and get some more spike strips added, built up, maybe collect some resources, because I'm sure we're not going to have, yeah. Crude rope being the biggest culprit, we're probably not going to have enough of nothing, ever. Crude rope is definitely one of the more annoying things. Apparently I picked up some web fiber. Oh yeah, I killed a spider. Yeah, crude rope can be one of the more annoying things to gather, as it does need, we do need to either cut stuff down or we need to grind up some stuff for plant fiber, which all of which is pretty fairly annoying. All right, now these are super annoying to build and potentially maintain, but they do base damage to whatever, you know, insect is actually messing with our base, which helps a lot. Anything I can do to, I would say, cause pain or, you know, like pretty much just stick damage, you know. Bro, this game is fucking me. Where the fuck did... Oh my god. Alright, whatever, dude. Look. That's twice now that something was stolen from me today. From this fucking game, dude. Oh my god. I don't know what the fuck to say. That's just insane. Anyway. As I was saying, anything to do extra damage to whatever is attacking the base is helpful. Can space these out a little bit. I don't have to have them right next to each other, kind of like I have them right next to each other here, but they don't need to be that close. Especially since I don't like, the outside perimeter is bigger than my house, and making these already took just a little while, so it would be in my best interest to conserve a little bit of space so I don't have to make as many. But honestly, I think I'm going to take some from the Weevil farm because the thing is not really working the way that it used to. I had it set up in the same spot last time I played Grounded as well, and it worked way better. However, I had better mushrooms, and I'm trying to think of how I managed to do that, but I can't remember. So yeah, fun. Yeah, this is gonna take a little bit, but hey, the wall's done, and I added some more half walls to kind of fill it all in and stuff. So it shouldn't be super bad or anything. I do plan on making some acorn turrets as well as some armor stands, because a subscriber commented and mentioned that if I have an armor stand, it's going to help me quick swap in between outfits, which I completely forgot about, and that's amazing. I'm so glad he commented that, because I'm impatient, I hate tedious tasks, and quite frankly, it's going to save me a lot of annoyance. All right, we got one layer decoy wall, we got spike strips all around, and we got some spike strips on the actual juice container, which has been somewhat of an issue. I do want to go ahead and probably put a couple in front of the main door, maybe like a V shape. I know that's gonna be sort of annoying for me. However, the weakest part of our base is actually going to be our front door. That actually includes down here as well, and I have extras, so it's not a big deal. The juice thing, honestly, if it becomes a problem, we'll just move it. It's not that big of a deal. We'll just not have one for the juice. While juice is nice, it is not the it's not the end of the world if we don't have, you know, a container full of it. I can just take it off the ground and put it into a container that's inside of my walls. I will add a few more spike strips to the outside of here, just like I said, because we have the extra, and I think we're going to do it the, what, last one, right? Last one? Yes, okay. We're going to do it with the last one is, again, kind of like a triangle. It's not really a triangle, that's more like a fucking square, but you guys get the gist. I have a triangle out here. I guess it wouldn't really necessarily work like that. Maybe I just relocate this to like here. Yeah, well, more like a square. It is annoying, but I can, except for that one, I can kind of run up and down it. Nope. Yeah, that's okay. It's maybe a little too annoying. I'm not sure. That's fine. I jump around all the time. I think we'll be good for the added extra damage that this is going to do. Now, I'm pretty sure I have enough materials for the acorn turrets, but if I don't, it's going to be fun. I gotta go collect some more stuff today, which isn't necessarily on the agenda. And
No water filtration tablets needed.
to be honest with you, I don't really have too much space up here. Not like I would, not how I want.
Not bad.
Since I did add the dew collectors up here, the chimney top, as long as the zip lines and the jerky racks up top, I have a limited, like a little bit more limited space when it comes to actually storing things up here. But I think we'll go ahead and make it work. Just kind of get some of the stuff out of the way. Again, I do prefer to come all the way down here and look at the workbench because I can actually visually see it other than the quick build menu. I find the quick build menu kind of annoying, to be honest with you. I'm not sure where exactly the turrets are going to be. Probably here. Yes, acorn turrets. Now, I would have preferred that there would have been like, I wish that Grounded devs put more traps into this game if they were going to have insects actually attack the base. I wish there was more defense stuff, because that would be great. I don't think I have to worry about that other side. And from this turret, I should be able to hit a little bit out there. I guess let's move it over here by the chest. So there we go. Best defense is a good offense. It is. It is. Can I hit over here? I can. Okay. So now, if I remember correctly, you can put a chest up here, and these both can feed out of that same chest. That's something that we need to look into. Like 99% sure that both of these guys can feed out of one singular chest. And of course, we'll put it right in the middle, and we'll look at it, and we should have settings for this, actually. Not sure where that is, though. Can't really remember. This is ammo, nearby hot deposit. Yeah, okay. So ammo. And we should be able to see that. Yeah. Now, I regret not organizing these originally. However, fuck it. That's all I can say. Fuck it. All right. I'm not good at organizing like to that extent, or remembering to do so preemptively. It's always an afterthought for me. But I might honestly have a couple fans come on here, subscribers come on here, and fix it up for me, because that's the perk of, you know, people wanting to play with me. Let me see, what kind of ammunition can we do, and where do we make this ammo? Oh shit. That's cool. It's big. We'll do it like. Oh, can I do that? Can I do a pet house underneath the stairs? Yes, I can. Fuck yeah. Okay. Hold on. Wait a second. Sidetrack. Sidetrack moment. There we go. And this, I don't need it anymore. We're gonna name him Harry. Harry Potter. Under the cupboard, under the stairs. Anyway. Yeah, where do I make these rounds at exactly? Can't remember. Here we go. Pointy rounds, crow feather pieces. Ooh, shit. Sappy rounds. Damage, stun, speed. Okay, speed on these are fast. Aren't complicated, but they get the point across. Crow feather piece is what I'm worried about, however. And these are tier 1 rounds. This has maximum stun, which is great. Honestly, yeah, the crow feathers are a little bit of a problem for me. I don't want to spin that. I'll make 1 to research, maybe. Oh, 25. Never mind. I'll make 25 to research, maybe, and hopefully be able to actually use them. And then I think acid glands. I think rocky rounds might be the deal. Can I? Doesn't look like I can analyze them, unfortunately. We will have to eventually make more, but we should be good for now. And I think this turret needs to go up a little bit more. I think this turret needs to be moved forward up into the corner slightly more. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay. How much we're going to use the turret? Debatable. I'm going to be honest with you. I had turrets in my last base that I didn't really necessarily use. They would be good to probably make some pick shots. Some pick shots at whatever is attacking us or flying. Flying insects would probably be the better one. So we have those, and I'm trying to think of any other defensive things that I can do other than the spike strips, the walls, the acorn turrets. We don't really need to defend the back of the base, because the back of the base is just a pawn lab. Nothing is going to come across here other than flying insects. So it shouldn't be a big deal at all. We gotta go kill some termites next episode, I think. I want to get the termite axe. I want to get tier 3 axe. Burning rounds. Boiling gland, rust, and everchart. Whole chunk. I don't have that many resources to be making these, though. Is the sad truth. I really don't. I really just don't have an abundance of resources to do for that. If you guys can think of any other defensible things that I can do, let me know. Like, I need to do something. Let me see, what? Where's the armor racks? Or do I even have them unlocked yet? Armor dummy, here we go. We'll do some army dummies against this wall right here, I think. To a total of 5. And we'll get these set up with whatever the next time we get the chance. Also, apparently we need some more sprigs. But I just can't think of anything else that would be really good for defense. I mean, unless we're talking about like some of these guys, but I'm not sure what this defense meter means. Like, does it mean like we don't get attacked as often if we have those? Like, what's the deal? I know if I rub it, it gives me a bonus stat. I can't hit that bitch from here. Whatever. I tried. I could hit it with a crossbow probably and then have it come all the way over here, but I'm not that worried about it. Anyway, I need to figure out what that defense meter means, because if it's like we don't get attacked like as frequently, then it's way better for me than to actually make those than just for the buffs, because some of the stuff I really couldn't care about. Like, I couldn't care less about the buffs of them. I know if we add a second wall or like some more walls, it is a little better because it takes them a longer time to get through. The only problem that I have, like I see with that, is just these plants right here, which do become an issue because they're in the way. They're in the way, so the wall would have to be fairly close. The wall would have to be fairly close to the other wall.
Hey, Fid.
Did you just jump over my arrow, you little fuckhead?
I've been poisoned.
Oh, they just get poisoned like that? Hold on. What's my mutations? Oh, it's my fighting mutations. I'm good.
Poison. I need an antidote.
Okay. Let me find some sprigs and some other stuff, and yeah, I really can't hit these fuckers for nothing when I throw my spear. Really can't think of anything else that we can do for defense right at the moment that's like super pertinent. Like the acorn turrets, like they're fun, but let's be honest with you. Let's be honest, like they're not the most amazing thing in the world. The spike traps work, however, they don't do that much damage. They just do, you know, enough to take a little bit of work off my hands. And as far as I remember last time I had a base, when I had all the bugs mounted and stuff, the only real advantage it gave me was being able to rub them or pet them or whatever, and it would give me a damage buff against them. But that never actually really mattered at the end of it, and I'm pretty sure it did not stop the frequency of which I was being attacked, since I was constantly being attacked. I mean, like, oh my god, every other episode or at least twice a day, gotta be off camera doing whatever, and or like streaming or off camera doing whatever, and I would just consistently be attacked. So I don't think that that has anything to do with that at all. On other good news though, we did increase our safe spot, so we can have a little bit more storage space on the outside, at least right in this front corner, which seems like enough. You know, seems like enough. The only little part, oh yeah, we're missing this little part. The only little part that we're missing on the base is this back corner, but I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think they're going to attack the back corners. I think if they're going to come like that, I think they're going to come pretty relatively straight to the base, and or the fuck? And or across the pond. And the biggest issues that I see with that is that I just have all this stuff out here. If they're attacking the roof, it's not that big of a deal, but like if they attack the zip line, that's the big thing. So they tap with the zip line anchor, that's the big thing. The dew collectors aren't such a big deal, slightly more annoying. These guys, if I lose bombardier, the parts for the bombardier beetle or whatever, that's annoying. Acorn turrets are cheap, not too worried about that. I'm just trying to think what's in my best interest to try to fortify. I mean, I really, if I wanted to be that guy, I could really enclose this entire thing in mushrooms, like top to bottom, like stack the whole thing up and make a mushroom like roof and just like roll with it. The whole thing would be covered. I'd essentially make like an exterior house protecting the whole interior house. Damn, let me out. Well, all right, guys. It's 25 minutes in, and I can't think of anything else to do defense-wise. I think this is pretty much the video. Could have recorded me making some of the mushroom bricks a little bit more to kind of fill in the 5 minutes, but let's be honest with you, that was kind of boring. And you know, I think that you guys would rather watch me build stuff than like take the time to get the materials to build stuff because I'm like consistently broke at this stage. Next episode, I'm gonna go kill a bunch of termites, hopefully not die, and potentially kill a termite king. I'm not sure. There's a lot in there. Like it's definitely gonna become a problem. I know that for sure. I know they were annoying. I know they were annoying before. One fiber bandage. Wow, thank you. Here I go again, collecting more material. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Share it with your friends. Leave me a like. Drop a sub.